Hi, I'm Sandra. My husband and I have a passion for creating homes that people love.
Ta-da!
I find the homes and Jordan comes in and makes the space the home of your dreams. Whether you're buying your home or selling your home, together we can create a space that you will love. Our bachelor pad with space to roam, situated just on the outskirts of Calgary, has room for all the boys' toys and space to play. However, all bachelors can use a little bit of help from time to time, so we are going to make this kitchen rock. Country chic, I think.
Okay, so we're going to be removing all the tile in the main entrance area down the hallway into the mudroom. We're also going to be removing the subfloor as well. Reason that we're going to do that is we're actually going to build it up to the same height as the existing flooring. There's a hardwood into this room, and then there's a lino into that room. Many different levels, so what we're going to do is we're going to just flush it all out. It's going to be a brand new subfloor prep surface for our new floating floor. So you don't have to mortgage your kid to kind of spruce up your kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to repaint all the cabinets in a very light white color. Replace the handles. We're going to change this valance straight across, get rid of the ripply-dipplies up there. We're going to redo the countertops. They are arbor right now. We're going to put granite in. New backsplash, new hood fan, new countertop range. So we're actually going to remove this side gable. We're going to flush it out, make it a little bit more modern, get rid of these whoop-de-dippies here. As I said, backsplash the whole area. It's going to look beautiful, and we're going to get rid of these 3 cabinets to really open it up. So on top of opening up the kitchen, we're going to get rid of these big BMOs. And we're just pretty much cut the top. We're going to finish it, paint the top a nice white color. Same thing with the bottom handrail. We're going to chop it right off here, sand her down. She's going to look pretty.
There are certain changes in life that lead you to make a decision to list your home. One of those decisions is love. And my client just recently met a special someone, so he's decided to put his bachelor pad on the market. Now, this is a very beautiful home and it has a wonderful location, but we're going to need to update the kitchen. The kitchen is one of the most important rooms of the home, as we all know, and a lot of the value of the home is in the kitchen.
We are actually on day 5 and not much has been done. So I think Jordan has his work cut out for him. I think sometimes he's a little bit too laid back, but I think I'm gonna whip them into shape today. Let's go inside and see what they're doing.
We're going to take the cabinets out today, and then we're going to the shop tomorrow to build those, and then they're just getting put in and we spray.
Okay, this worries me because my Northwest clients, they really are itching to get their place going. I know they've done some really great renos, but we have to get in there, we have to do some spraying, we have to do some updating, and they really want to get their place on the MLS. So. Okay. My question, and it's really not a question.
You are telling me which day. What day?
We need to start that like Monday, this Monday. So that leaves us just a few days here. You are so laid back. I don't even get it.
I do this all the time, baby. This is gonna go fast.
You told me you run a tight ship.
I run a tight ship that
this
sometimes
doesn't look like a tight ship to me.
Has a break once in a while.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you on this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave you to it.
Sounds good.
I won't
interfere.
Yes, exactly. Can we make it your turn to cook dinner today?
Yep.
Okay. What are you gonna make?
I'm gonna surprise you with a concoction you've never witnessed before in your life, and I'll figure it out about 10 minutes before I get home.
Yeah, I know what that means. Yeah. Make it healthy. These jeans are feeling a little tight today. I love you. Hello.
Baby.
I don't smell any cooking. Oh no.
Healthy.
That looks awful.
This is gourmet right here.
Babe, you just put leftovers in a dish. This is a total cop-out. I asked for healthy. All right.
If you don't want this, I'll have this and this can be your dinner.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna stick to the wine tonight. You've done multiple embarrassing things pretty much all day.
My dancing is not embarrassing.
Gosh. Okay, granite.
This is how she met me in the club. I was like,
Jordan.
you.
Gosh.
Okay, granites. Everyone with a pink on it, I love.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Everything
how you doing?
with a pink on it, I hate.
Okay, well, we have to choose a color that is warm. He likes the gold look. Not too much gold, but he does like the gold look.
Yeah. Okay. This one or this one?
And I can get it.
Can we agree
How about we go to the, let's go look at it in the shop. Look at the full slab. Don't judge the strip.
Okay. No, I'm open to that. Either one.
It'll look good. Yes, it's a little gold, but it'll match the flooring, it'll match the backsplash.
But it'll kind of go with the theme of this house, and it's still granite, so it's still going to give that updated look, which is totally fine. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go pick the backsplash.
Picking the backsplash.
So he wants something.
He doesn't want glass.
No glass.
He doesn't want shiny.
I know. So we're gonna.
But he is a man, and so before you tell me any of your ideas, I have to show you the manly tile section.
Okay.
It's just over here, madame.
All right, show me the manly tile.
We have an
section.
array of manliness.
I already hate it.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Look at that beaut.
That
It just screams party.
That screams 1970s, like roller skates and
That screams like
Afro to me.
Krypton, like Superman type man cave.
This is not
And
even.
this is for a bachelor pad.
This is not even a thing. It's not even worth.
Okay.
You're
No,
wasting
no.
my time.
No.
All right. I'm gonna pick two options, and they're gonna be 100 times better than yours. And I will let you give me an opinion, but in the end, I'm gonna end up picking it. Okay, ready? Option number one.
No,
What?
it's like white.
Okay. Fine.
Like I'm building a Greek palace or something.
Option number two. It's neutral. It's not girly. It's not manly. It's still stone. It's not too white.
It's like you're on The Price is Right.
Yeah. I think it's gonna
They're
look
the
great.
same.
I think it's gonna look great. It's got a little bit of gray in there to pick up some of the gray on the fireplace.
The antiquing of the cabinets.
Yep. I think it's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Oh, you're so smart.
Okay. No, you can't show me one more backsplash.
Okay.
We're done. Here we are at my Northwest listing, and as you can see, this is just a great big family home for anyone to enjoy. When you walk in, you just feel the warmth. You know, this family has lived here for quite some time, and they have done some updates. They've updated the color of the paint, and it looks great, and we're going to continue the updates, and I just know it's going to look fabulous. So I'm just actually waiting for Jordan, which, you know, he's always late. Okay, so here we are, the Northwest listing. Beautiful house, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Now let me start off with budget. It's...
No, wait. How about you tell me what you want to do?
Okay.
And then I'll tell you budget.
How about I tell you what I want and then I'll tell you budget? Sounds good. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. As you can see, they've updated the paint.
Which means you're going to want to update the oak.
Yes. So I'm thinking spray the oak on the railing white, and I'm thinking a thicker white baseboard throughout the main floor and the upper floor. Okay. So
Nice.
I love this kitchen. Yeah, I
You
love
got a
this
new
kitchen.
backsplash?
Yes, it's newer, but guess what? We're gonna change it. So I'm thinking like a white subway tile for the backsplash.
Why do you want to change the backsplash though? I don't.
Because it just doesn't match. It just doesn't go, and I don't think you should fight me on this. As you can
Just
see,
doesn't-
there's
okay.
a lot of darkness, which is beautiful. It looks great.
So I have to take all the drywall off, just so you know.
Great.
Uh,
As long as you know you don't have a lot of time to do it, I'm fine with taking off the drywall.
I know
And so
you
are
are.
they.
You don't have to do it.
Here's
Okay.
what I want to do with the fireplace.
My wife.
Oak, right? We like oak, but we don't love it for this house right now.
Okay.
The updating has already began with a paint. I want to spray the oak out white, same as the baseboards and the railing. And then I want to see a nice darker tiled inset. That's not that hard, is it?
All for $3,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we can do it.
Lady Loretta has spoken.
In order to get this reno done on a budget of $3,000 and a time frame of 10 days, we've called in our friend and interior design expert Marco Remanente from Remanente Designs to give his advice. Hey Marco, I need your ideas, especially for the family room, right? It's one of the most important rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's a nice space, but how can we make it look bigger?
The biggest issue I think I have right now is pretty much the scale of the furniture pieces. We have
Right.
a sectional, and we also have this love seat here. So it really feels congested.
It does,
So I
yes.
think we need to edit these pieces and kind of scale down a little bit more of a condo size, so that way it makes the room feel bigger. And I'd probably edit out the TV just because we probably want to do some nice lamps and kind of romance this room a little bit, feeling
Right.
like after the dinner, people come here, has a sit down.
And so, budget-wise, although I whittled our dear friend Jordan down to 3,000,
What I like.
we have to kind of anticipate, perhaps the reno's going to take, a little bit of extra for whatever reason. So if they're wanting to do a cost-efficient downscale with the furniture, there are things like Kijiji. Would you agree? We could
Yep,
get a
rent
smaller
pieces
table.
out
You could
and-
rent pieces out, and if you decide to buy on Kijiji, let's say a $100 table, we could always spray it out as well. We can paint it a nice
Absolutely.
color, make that the focus piece of the room.
Down.
Welcome to the new heart of the home.
I love it.
So let's go through the rundown. We did spray the cabinets.
Yeah.
We did antiquing, which is a little bit extra time, but I think that was a good call. When we were in the
Very
shop,
good
it just
call.
all looked very white.
Yeah.
We did upgrade the backsplash. We did upgrade the granite. We did do new baseboards, and then when we finished, the client said, I want all new appliances. So we did go a little bit over budget, but I think that it all tied in nice.
Yeah. I love that you did the antiquing. I just think it looks great, and it blends in with the rest of the decor of the house. It's got that rustic feel, but yet the backsplash, it kind of gives it, an urban touch. And so we're still on the edge of modern versus, slash rustic. Win-win. And I did want to mention these cabinets, they did not end up in the landfill, right?
Yes.
Because we kind of upcycled, I would guess.
And that's the benefit of spraying the cabinets. And these were made out of ash, solid ash. They're beautifully made.
Right.
So
So why get rid of them?
why get rid of them? And then we upgraded. So everything on the top is ash. We matched every grain. The grains flow.
Yeah, you
Looks
can't
like-
even
looks like
tell.
it-
Yeah, you
looks
can't
like
even
it's
tell
been
that
there
they're two
forever.
separate pieces.
Yep.
So I'm very proud of
I
you.
like it, baby. I'm
I
proud
love
of
it.
myself.
I know you are. And how long did this renovation take?
This took 5 weeks. So we were
2 weeks over.
2 weeks over.
We had 3.
But as I said, antiquing, that took 7 extra days in the shop. We upgraded the granite, so we had to wait for the granite. Those 2 weeks were kind of justified with upgrades, new baseboards, all new lighting throughout, all new switches and plugs throughout, paint all the ceilings throughout.
Totally justified. You are forgiven.
Okay.
For house number 1, we did go a little bit over budget, but it was well worth it. With an investment of over $20,000, we now have an estimated ROI of $40,000 to $45,000. Renos include new countertops, sprayed and antique cabinetry, new floors and paint, the removal of the sunshine ceiling, and new appliances. And now this house has a much larger market appeal.
I met Jordan out in Bragg Creek. He owns Pure Coat Contracting. He did just a wonderful job on my kitchen. They did it in less than 5 weeks. The guys he works with are just incredible guys. They're very friendly. They clean up after each day. The prices didn't change. They just did wonderful work.
He nailed them into the 2x4s. Just in case we have an earthquake. The baseboards will stay put.
So as you can see, we are well underway with our renovation at the Northwest House in Panorama Hills. I have laboriously primed the fireplace, so that's ready to go for paint, but that'll take a couple of hours to dry. And Jordan has removed all of the baseboards. As you can see in the background, the backsplash is coming off, and sometimes when the client is willing and able, they help us with the renovation. They get things going, and it saves them, it saves them a cost as well. So we have Tony in the background, hard at work, and yeah, this place is gonna look great. We're anticipating about a 10-day turnaround, 10 business days. So in about a week and a half, we should be ready to go, and we'll stage it and get it ready to list. I think this is getting right in there. Don't you think? Look. I asked you on the phone, I said, does Dad have the primer? You said yes.
Yeah.
And then...
You said you're going to get the paint.
No, and then I said, can we paint over it with regular paint? You're like, regular paint. I hope we have that on camera.
I was on film.
I hope we have it on film. Oh yeah.
He did. He had me recorded when I was talking to you. I never said, yep.
We're gonna go. We got it on camera. I will prove to you the ADD that you have. So when you're busy.
Deficit disorder that I have?
No, attention deficit disorder. Number 2, we are finished. Yay! This was the Panorama Hills house in the Northwest, and the Oak house, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. But the oak is all gone. We sprayed everything out white. It looks so great. It just opens up the space so much. And the best part is we had originally said a 12-day turnaround, which I remember you begged me for, and I so nicely gave you, but it is done in 10 days. So we are ready to put this onto the market as of, right after the weekend. So can you tell us what you did here?
We did all new baseboards. We sprayed out the entertainment unit, the fireplace mantle. We painted the tile. And then of course, as you can see, all new backsplash.
All new backsplash.
Buffed and puffed and cleaned, and the railing.
And of course, with Marco's help and his tips, he's honestly lent us some beautiful arrangements today. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we do is use a lot of the items that the client already has. We pull everything out and say, okay, what can we use here? But we'll dig into our inventory, and Marco, like I said, is so great with lending us some of his pieces. So together, collectively, we save money, because sometimes renting some of the pieces can get pretty pricey, and it does have to happen sometimes, but we try our best to work with what we have.
Avoid at all costs.
For house number 2, with a budget of $3,000, they ended up investing closer to $4,000. We now have an estimated ROI of $16,000, a possible faster sale time, and now this home appeals to a much larger market with this updated look. So here's to another finished project, another success. Thank you so much. You guys have been wonderful.
Wonderful to work with.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you.
You were amazing as always. Until next time, ready, set,
Reno.